Hello there, folks. Welcome to tonight's episode. We'll be talking about Chicago sports today. We'll have a weekend weather update, and I'm trying another Oktoberfest. By the way, is anybody else having the same problem as me when it comes to morning dew on their car? I have a remote start, alright? I start my truck to defrost the windshield, but the only problem is the AC on. So now it makes even more of a problem on the windshield. So now I get in there and I gotta switch the temperature to hot. But once you get to work, you forget to switch it back. So you get out of the car, you do your whole day of work, and you come back when it's really hot outside. And what is it on? You start your car, and there's freaking fire coming from the engine. It's hotter than a sumo wrestler's locker room in there. So now you flip the AC on because your balls is hot, and rinse and repeat. So I'm mighty thirsty right now, so I'm going to do the Oktoberfest first. A Chicago classic, if I have to say myself. We got a Revolution Oktoberfest. Revolution Brewery is one of my favorite breweries out there. Comedy for a Cause was hosted there once, and if you know, you know. The pour, folks. So we're cracking this open. I'm getting a little impatient, all right? I'm shaking already. And you guys know I like a lot of foam. Oh yeah, that hits the spot. I really like this beer. It's very light. I probably could have a whole sixer to myself if I wanted to. Maybe I will. Folks, even though the Bears are playing like dogs right now, we can rely at least on one team here in Chicago. That is the Cubs. Once you get into the playoffs, anything can happen. The Cubs are hopeful that the Milwaukee Brewers lose the last, 7 games, so we don't have to face in that wild card spot, because that could be a little tricky. In other Chicago sports news, the Chicago Blackhawks have given the White Kaiser a 2-year deal worth $3.4 million. The Hawks haven't done much in the offseason this year. I was expecting to make a little splash, but hey, that's what I'm a spectator, not some kind of coach. I do know we got a plethora of talent in our farm system. Now let's talk about the Bears. We're gonna need another beer for this one. All right, round 2. And one good news that this fan's excited for: the Bears are moving to Arlington Heights after much anticipated wait for the announcement. We all knew that they were going to go there. We just didn't want a freaking handout from the taxpayers, okay? You're worth a lot of money. Why don't you foot the bill yourself? I do agree that the Chicago property taxes are completely outrageous. I think anybody would agree to that, and that's what they're hoping on. Soon we won't have to walk 45 minutes after a freaking game. Soon we won't have to wait 30 minutes in line just to take a piss. We won't have to cross a goddamn concession line. The Bears welcome the Dallas Cowboys here to Chicago this Sunday at noon. With my prediction, I think the Bears will win. Let's be realistic. 30-7, the Bears. Back to the Oktoberfest. Honestly, I really like this beer. It's kind of similar to the Half Acre. I rate the Revolution Oktoberfest a 9.1. It's a great beer. I really enjoyed this one. When I do these beer reviews, I always like to wait until after the second beer to give my actual score, because I believe it takes 2 beers to really get the flavor right. Now we're at the part of the show where I give the weekend weather update for the coming weekend. As you can see behind me, Friday, September 19th, we got a high of 89. But the real feel, it says 91. So I tell you the weather, I give you the real feel. I tell you 91 degrees, because that's what it feels like. That's what it is. Saturday, we got a high of 80 degrees and a real feel of 80 degrees. It actually matched up this time. Some more thunderstorms here and there, or maybe not. I don't know. The weather is completely unpredictable. Sunday, we got September 21st. We got a high of 79 with the low of 63. But the real feel is 81, folks. So tomorrow it's going to be 81 with some thunderstorms somewhere around there. We have no idea what time it's going to be at. It's going to be pending. We'll just put it as, okay? And that's the show, folks. That's all I have written down for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for the support. A prost, a cheers, and a good night to all my friends out there in the greater Chicago area. You the man or a woman.